if it wasn't Barcelona, for sure I would have stayed at Arsenal no matter what. And I know sometimes people can say, oh, it's easy to say now, which it is, but that's the reality.
Considering the impact that Arsenal had on you, and clearly you can see sort of your connection with Arsenal, was that decision to go back to Barcelona a hard one?
Oh yeah, it was. I always said it was the most difficult decision, because in my heart it was the easiest decision in a way, because of what I had in my past, because I was always a supporter, and it was my dream, to play for Barcelona first team since I was a child. But it was really hard because Arsenal gave me so much, and I felt so loved by the whole club, by the fans, so identified with everything that they were doing, and the trust that they had given me from a very, very young age, that it was super hard for me to have to go to Arsene, to the boss, to the guy that gave me everything, and to actually say, please, I want to go back home. Because if it wasn't Barcelona, for sure I would have stayed at Arsenal no matter what. And I know sometimes people can say, oh, it's easy to say now, which it is, but that's the reality. Timing is always so important in football, in life, whatever you do, timing is really important. And looking back now, probably I should have waited a little bit more until Xavi just faded a little bit more and just go there and take over his place, because of the frustration of so many years not winning, at Arsenal, and feeling that sometimes the club was not going through the line, or just to make really good signings and to be super competitive in the Champions League and the league. I just felt I was draining myself because I was giving so much and playing 60 games a season and injured and coming back quickly and never resting. And that emotionally, it just affected me quite a lot. And then seeing everyone winning in Barcelona and playing so beautifully, and Pep calling me and texting me, and I want to do this, I want to play 3-4-3, to play all of you together, and blah, blah, blah. Everything together got the best out of me, and I just decided it was the next step for me.
Dream team, that's what you'd say. And Pep was a big influence as well, yeah.
Pep was a really big influence because he was, my idol when I was very young. I wear number 4 because of him. I played in his position when I was in the academy of Barcelona, so he was a big influence for me. And when your idol, your hero, calls you, and then you see what a beautiful football they're playing, and there's so many friends of yours playing there, and it was definitely a big point, in all this story. But yeah, he was very important, of course.